Good evening, my wicked ones. Wow, it has been a long and exhausting day. It's 6-something here, Mountain Time. Everybody say hello to Mason. You guys met Mason today on his birthday, on his birth certificate. How exciting. Ew, I look rough. That's why we're getting unready, even though we should be getting ready so I don't look like this. So, so I've been vlogmasing all day, lost a nail already. It hadn't even been 20, no, it was 24 hours. But that's how shit my nails are. So it's been a very long, exhausting day. So I'm doing a get unready with me, as the title says. I'm just winding down for the night. We're gonna watch a movie for Mason's birthday, and I'm gonna give him a couple of gifts. Yes, I do that for my reborn's birthday because Brinley's was in October and Rowan's was in November last month. So, trying to get situated here. Went to Subway. I filled this up like to the top with ice. Half water, half lemonade. Because we just went grocery shopping. And I just got so thirsty. And I just picked this up because I've just been seeing this a lot. And I thought it would be good for me. It's the Neutrogena Skin Balancing 2%. Don't even ask me to pronounce that. The moisturizing and soothing milky cleanser, dry and sensitive skin stuff. Apparently you can apply this like a cleanser with wet skin and stuff like that, or just dry, and a lot of people prefer to do it with dry skin, so, and wipe it away with dry skin. So that's what I'm gonna do. Got this bag today for my facial stuff because my old one, you'll see in my Vlogmas, I won't explain everything right now. So it's just you and me right now, Mace. He's holding his little frog plush and his Adidas jacket and his fox onesie and his little Nook sippy with his fake milk that I made because I not closed it. Wow, brain fart. Sealed it. Thank you. Sealed it. See? Sealed the nipple. And we got Pupper here with the teether here, and Passy clip, and Passy right here. He came with us in the car. He was in the back seat. I was like really hoping and praying that like nobody would see him, so like people wouldn't think he was a real baby and be like, why isn't that baby in a car seat and why is he in that car alone? I was like, please don't let anybody see him. So like I put a blanket over him when we went inside. It's probably way too late for anybody to be joining me right now, so I'm probably just going to talk to myself. I can't find any of my clips right now. Or my headbands to put my hair back. I need Olaplex. That's something I need to ask for Christmas. Maybe I'll ask my dad. That's like my gift I want. He's going to be like, what? Just buy it on Amazon with my card. That's literally what he's going to say. Because he's going to be like, I'm never going to remember what the hell that is or what you're asking me for. But I've heard that's good. Unless it like emits like a very, very strong smell. If you guys use Olaplex or know if Olaplex emits a strong smell, if so, I cannot use it. Because of people in this house having problems with smells. It's not their fault. So whenever you get in here, just start chatting away. I need to put a hair headband, whatever, in here, so I know. Yes, I'm wearing my easier. Oh, maybe you guys haven't seen that. I'm so behind. Like, I have Vlogmases, they're just not publicked. When I tell you I am so tired, you have no idea. No idea. What was I doing? Oh. So I'm just going to take some witch hazel first. I hate this because, like, it's spilled and I was like, why is it spilling? The cap is closed. You hear that whistling? For some reason, there's something here that is making it still open. So once y'all get in here, how are y'all doing? I hope you guys are having a good December so far. Mine's been stressful. Oh my goodness. I don't think my family can catch a break. Not one. Right, Mason? I know we're trying not to complain because it's your birthday. Don't want to complain for the birthday boy. What a present for you to be revealed to the world for your birthday. You'll see in a Vlogmas his birthday stuff, and if you guys want, I can show you what I got them for Christmas. I showed what I got them for Hanukkah. If you guys want to see what I got my reborns for Christmas, I can do a whole video on that. Because I had been saving up stuff, like getting like little tiny cheap things here and there since August, maybe. Just like putting them aside and being like, yeah, we'll do that for Christmas and birthdays and stuff like that. So, to clean off just a little bit of eye makeup, I have the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. Yeah, I used a apricot scrub, even though I know you should not do that to your face. But it was just so dry, and it, like, I'm like, why would you do that? It's just going to make it worse. The other day, and I didn't realize it was like 3 years old, because that's when I found out, like, hey, St. Ives apricot scrub is like the worst thing you can use on your face. And like, I started breaking out everywhere where I didn't have any acne anywhere. But the next morning, I did it at nighttime. The next morning I woke up, acne everywhere and even drier skin. And I was like, well, there's only one thing different I did. Hey, buddy. Stuff's good though. But I've been having such trouble with dry skin lately. That's why I wanted to give this new stuff a chance. I'm going to put this in my closet in the hallway. I got more cotton rounds when we went to the store. I need to get more from Amazon, these acne patches that come in different sizes. It doesn't have to be this brand exactly, but these are also a best friend of mine. And I'm going to need more Inverness nose ring solution, well, piercing solutions. Look at him sitting there like Chucky, like being like, wanna play? Hi. Mason, wanna play? Somebody talk to me. Please. Just one person. Talk to me. I'm so lonely. I could cry. Yeah, so after this, I'm going to do my calendar, my advent calendar, and then I will end that Vlogmas and then start a new one tomorrow. Vlogmas chapter 8. I don't know how the people who do Vlogmas saying every single day, or even just like up till Christmas, how do those people do that every single day? Superheroes. Not heroes, because some of them are like horrible people, but like cocaine. It must be crack. Cocaine. Let's put on some Christmas music. Because like just putting out a few videos in this month, and I'm not even monetized. I'm just doing this for fun. And it's exhausting. Where's my remote? That's right, I couldn't find it earlier. Oh, there it is. Magic. Talk to me, person who is here. Watch it be my mom. No, she's eating, I think. Play holiday music. There's one person who keeps coming in here and then going out. Going out. I sounded Canadian when I said that. Now it says when you apply it to dry skin. Hold on. When you apply it to dry skin, gotta make sure that's carefully put away. To remove it with a napkin. Is that what it said? Tissue. Tissue? I think I'm just going to use a cotton round or a few. How much do I use? Should I shake it? Let's just shake it just in case. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. You know, you shouldn't actually do that. It's a myth. You don't need to do that. And it can actually damage the photo. Trust me, I worked in a dark room for many years. And I took photography. Won an award for photography. I don't know how much to use. Huh, it has a very, very light scent. And it's actually very pleasant. This whole video is just going to be me talking to myself. Maybe people will watch later. So I guess this is just going to be a live Unready with me. So you guys get 2 videos out of me today. How much of this do I put on? I don't know. And how long do I sit and wait with this on? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going for it. And am I allowed to put my lotion on after this? I guess so, because it's not lotion. It's cleanser. So, milky cleanser. I do like, even though I'm gothy, alternative, I do like the milky pink color. They have another one that's in blue for, I guess, another purpose, but it's similar. Trying to get it in the most dry spots, but like every spot on me at the moment is dry. Pretty much. I guess that's enough for now. I'll let it sit for like 2 minutes and then we'll wipe it off. Oh, I have paper towel right here from when I was crafting earlier. How convenient. I'm not going to rub it off with paper towel. That's just too rough. Right, Mason? Right. Mason is my co-host and the person that I am talking to during this. I would have Rowan and Brinley up here too, but they're in their bassinet. So, well, technically Rowan's bassinet, but they're sharing right now. Because I'm rearranging my room and I'm trying to make as much room as possible. Because I'm like trying to redo my room for 2023. That's like one of my goals, is to like redo my room as much as possible so I am comfortable in my space and in my area. Because I realize that a lot of my anxiety comes from not feeling safe or comfortable in my environment, and a lot of people feel that way. I think like they need to feel safe and comfortable in their environment and in their space, you know. And if your room, it does not feel safe, or like you're cluttered and you're like overwhelmed, you're gonna have anxiety, you're gonna have panic attacks. Like when my bed has too much unfolded or unhung hung up laundry and just stuff cluttered on it, you can ask my sister, because she passes right by. She'll see me shaking and like panting, and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, my bed, I can't take it. I can't, my head starts to explode and like I can't breathe. It's a problem. I just, whew. So I really need to work on that in the new year. Let's try taking this off now, very gently. Ooh, the nutcracker. I'm going to see if we can watch the Trans-Siberian Orchestra on the big TV in the living room. Or if I can, because I don't think my mom wants to watch it, because I think there's going to be a lot of flashing lights during that, and I don't think she's going to want to sit through that. But I do. Maybe my father will. Maybe not. I don't know. Hi, Pink! Yay! Look, baby. It's his birthday. I hope it's okay that I call you that. I don't know your real name. I probably do, and I just forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, thank you. He says thank you. He's wearing an Adidas jacket. Michelle. Oh, I love the name Michelle. Wearing an Adidas jacket and this onesie that has a velvet fox on it from Carter's, and these gray sweatpants. Well, not really sweatpants, just lounge pants from Carter's as well, and these socks from Angel of Mine, and this hat that does not have a brand on it. So, and we have a Nook. He is spoiled. He is. All my babies are. And a Nook sippy right here. So, with fake milk in it, obviously. And his little frog right here. So my face does feel... Ooh, Mariah's on. There is just one thing I need. I won't start. You guys can listen to it in the background if you'd like. I love this song because it makes me laugh, because what's his face? Steve, I can't pronounce his last name, but the one who he does songs in real life, and he does these songs that where he goes randomly on chat roulette and just does karaoke's and just gets people's live reactions. And I watch every year since he put it out, this. And I watch it over and over and over on loop for weeks. And that's like my Christmas tradition. So, That's all I think about when I hear the song now. So we'll see if this doesn't break me out. Can I put different gel over this? Because that was just cleanser. So I'm assuming I can. I hope I can. Make my wish come true. I love corny Christmas movies. Which one was your favorite so far? Recommend a couple corny Christmas movies to me. Like, I watch them 24/7. So, especially horror ones. I don't think that's up your alley, but I love them all. Hallmark, Lifetime, bring it on, bitch. I love them all. Anything to get me more in the spirit. I wish this did not have such a strong grandma perfume smell. And baby powder. It's baby powder and grandma perfume. This Pond's. Because it works so well, even though it's a little greasy. But it works so well. But, whew, that scent is strong. I'm going to try to. The night before. Is that the one, is that the one with the guy who goes forward in time from like the 1300s with, not Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens? Falling for Christmas. Also sounds familiar. Yes, it is. See? 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 I told you, I love corny Christmas movies. Yeah, I've seen that a couple times. So random. He is not bad looking, though, I will say. And you guys know I love my Renaissance, medieval, Tudor, Elizabethan, Edwardian, Victorian, everything. So bring it on, bitch. He was not bad looking. Not a huge Kelly Clarkson fan, but I really like this song. Underneath the Tree. She has a really nice voice. I'm just not a fan of her music. I love how I get my dad oh, we didn't get to that Vlogmas yet, I don't think either. Oh well, I got him that 24 advent calendar for those cheap chocolate ones because that's what he likes. And I surprised him with it, and he's doing it. It's just every time he like looks at it, and I'm like, okay, what shape did you get today? And he's like trying to look at it, and I understand he has a problem with his eyes. That's what I'm doing. My one girl, Rowan, she's dressed very Christmassy. I can go get her in a few minutes. I'm going to take pictures of them in front of our tapestry that we have. I'm calling them all tomorrow to see if I can get pictures with them and Santa. Y'all can call me crazy all you want, but I'm going to do me and what makes me happy. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not hurting myself. I'm doing what makes me happy. And I know I'm a part of many, many, many mommy and me groups that have baby reborns. And they go to Santa's and get their babies taken with their reborns with Santa. So what's the problem? Who's it hurting? They're like, yeah, you just have to pay the same amount of money you would with any baby or toddler. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. What's the problem with that? They're like, okay, it's not like this baby's gonna pee on you or cry and scream. You don't have to get their attention. They're not gonna poop on you. They're not gonna puke on you. They're not gonna like just like be a nuisance. No, they're gonna stay very, very still and cooperate. Aww. Yeah, he had his first trip in the backseat of the car. I do not have a stroller or car seat for any of them. I do not have the money for it. And every time I try to go on the marketplace, it's just still too much money or it's a scam. Unfortunately. But I have been for almost a year still trying. So I'm not going to give up on that because I really want to. And I think it would help with my walks too. Yeah, I wouldn't care. I'm live. I'm live on YouTube, Mama Blaize. I'm doing a Get Unready with me. And Mason's my sidekick. She's like calling my name. I said, I'm live. She's like, what? She's probably thinking, oh no. Oh, this song. I mean, I still love it because it reminds me of my childhood, but then it's like when you grow up and you listen to the lyrics and you understand the lyrics and you're like, the song's a little bit, sexual assaulty. It's a little inappropriate. Everybody's always like, oh, a Santa baby, so sexual. Exactly. Exactly. Every time I see like my friends or, you know, my family, extended family, like with their kids and like their newborns that are like, oh, my pregnancy announcements, and I cry, you know, and I get upset and I get emotional and I'm like, I wish that were me. And I'm happy for them, you know, I really am, and I adore their children so much. Their children are beautiful. Then I remember, I'm like, I don't, I don't, I have my babies and I can wake them anytime I want. I can put them to sleep anytime I want. They can stay asleep as long as I want them to. Um, I've had the same bag of diapers for Brinley since last Christmas. And same with Mason since I got him, and he wears the same size as Rowan. So, get wrecked. So I'm very happy with where that is right now. One day, hopefully, I'll be blessed enough to have my own if it's meant to be. If not, then these are my babies. I was a nanny for a while to the sweetest boy, cutest little boy, blonde hair, blue-eyed little cherub. Just the sweetest thing. And yeah, every time I was with him, I did feel, especially because I'm not gonna like, out his family or anything, but he didn't have a mother present in his life. And so, like, when I was his nanny and I would watch him, I did feel very much motherly towards him. So, you know, I get that a lot. And so I felt like a mother figure towards him. I'm just going to lotion my hands now with this. I truly wanted children the most when I was with Corey. We spoke about it all of the time. He liked to crack jokes about it. This is Mason in companies all the features of what I would envision our son to look like, because he looks like a mixture of both me and Corey perfectly almost. So Corey's last name, and trust me, when I first met him and I asked my friend what his last name was, I busted out laughing. Or bursted out laughing. Sorry, that's a Freudian slip. His last name was Hyman. It's not spelled that way, but his last name was Hyman. So when we would talk baby names, he always wanted a son, but he said he would always be happy with a daughter. He just wanted a healthy baby. Which is weird because Michael always wanted a daughter and he wanted to name her Maya. So I said, so if we have a son, what are you thinking? And I was always thinking like he was going to make some like pagan, like very out there pagan name. And no. I'm not going to go too into it, but I'll just let you guys figure it out yourselves, and it'll take you 0.2 seconds. I think he was joking. I pray to the goddess he was joking. He wanted to name him Buster. That was it. Okay, no middle name whatsoever. Just that. Okay? Okay. Men. This is why we don't let them name our children. That's why we name our children. Really, I mean, I love that man so much, but he drove me insane. Drove me nuts. I know it's funny, but like, when I was trying to be serious, I was like, what? I was like thinking of like Artemis or something. Like, I was like, Loki. He was his favorite god. I was like, you don't want to name him like something. That's what I thought he was going to say. And he was like, no, that would be cool too. He's like, what? Buster's a male name. And it's an older male name. I'm like, front door, the door. Get the hell out of here. I know this is your house, but get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Nobody wants you anymore. I don't want to listen to this song. Ooh, Bing Crosby. Yes, but I think they're just people so far. One of them is my best friend Brittany, who she has reborns too. So like she's like the aunt to my reborns. All of them. Sorry, miss. Yeah, that's why I held all comments for review. Not because like I will get offended. I won't. Like I would have at first. Yeah, we love Brittany. I did at first. That's why I took so long at first to even mention that I had reborns was because I saw how much backlash people on the internet got for even owning reborns. Like, grow up, those are baby dolls, you're an adult, this is creepy. Even like, especially men, like asking to see that if they're anatomically correct and if they are, to see their private parts. That is, and people are like, oh, why do you want to see them? Why the hell do you think they want to see them? Those kind of people need to be just put down. Okay? I don't care if it's a baby doll. It's not a baby doll. But it's a doll. Those kind of people need to be put down because there's a reason they want to see it. Okay? Disgusting. Disgusting. Get off of planet Earth. Okay? But there's so much judgment in the community, and so I went just onto Facebook yeah, I have a family member who's kind of like not I have a family member who's like not very understanding about it and doesn't really like it and doesn't want to like hear about it that often or see it that often, but like is like, hey, I know it makes you happy and everything, but I find it ridiculous. You know what I mean? So there's just like a lot of judgment. So like at first I just joined Facebook groups of, it was like strictly women who owned reborns. So there was like no judgment whatsoever. No bullying, no harassment, nothing like that. And if there ever was, they caught it like that. And they immediately blocked and banned them. Um, so I was very, very hesitant. Like you guys saw last year when with the what I got for Christmas, I was like, so my biggest gift, which was Brinley, I was like, I don't want to really even say what it is because like I was so nervous about it. But over the year, yeah. Yeah, exactly. My mother, obsessed. She's obsessed with them. She takes them from me. I'll be sleeping and I'll hear like creaking and I'm like, I'll open one eye and I'll just see her standing on the other side of my bed with one of the babies in my hand. And I'm like, she's like, I'm just taking that. They want to be with me. I'm like, okay. And I'll just go back to sleep. She takes them and just chills with them, cuddles with them, watches TV with them. She loves them. My sister, she really likes them. Rowan's her favorite. Um, so, but then over time, I just stopped caring if people judged me or made fun of me about it because it's like, life is so short and there are billions of people on this planet, and I don't know billions of people. I know like 100 people, if that. And who Joe Schmo 92, why is that person's opinion who I don't know going to bother me? They don't know me. I don't know them. They don't know me. They don't know my story. They don't know anything about me. They're just a random asshole. I don't care. So, however, the only reason I held comments for review was because if somebody I know collects reborns or owns dolls, American Girl dolls, anything like that, and they're more sensitive about the topic, and if they get like offended more about it, I don't want them to see those comments and they think like, well, okay, now I feel like shit. You know what I mean? Um, it's like people who like are plus sized and they leave comments like, oh, you're fat, you ugly whale and stuff like that. Like it's like, okay, those comments don't bother me. But it's like, okay, but other people who are even bigger than you, who watch you, might read those comments and then get like more upset. You know what I mean? They might get offended and then they might be more sad about it. Well, thank you, Michelle. It took a while. It took almost a year for me to be open about it. And then, well, I got Rowan in March, and when did I open up? In June, I think. I think June is when I started talking about owning reborns. Um, Something like that. And then I said I promised in August that I was going to do a reveal, but there was just so many things that were going on. And then also at the same time, I felt like I wasn't ready to do it just yet. I wanted to wait for the right time. And December, Christmas time, the holiday time, um, you know, it just felt right to do it now. Um, so yeah, I don't care what people say now that are strangers. The family member who's kind of like about it, sometimes it upsets me because I love my family members. Uh this is the only family member who has kind of like a hesitation about it. Everybody else is very supportive. Not all of my family knows that I do have them. I do have to explain what they are. They're like, oh, so they're baby dolls. I'm like, no, they're like therapy dolls, they're emotional support dolls. They're made, and I go through the thing, and then they fall in love with them. I showed Auntie Blaize them in late September or early October. She fell in love. Um, but my other family member, like when they say certain things or act a certain way, yeah, it hurts because I care about this family member. Um, and it bothers me. But just regular strangers or people I don't care about that much and don't mean that much to me, who cares? Who cares? You're not part of my life. I don't care. They make me happy. They help me tremendously. Um, it's not hurting anyone. It's not hurting me. It's not making me delusional because I do not believe that they are alive. So, you know, also, I got some new acrylic paint pens in today because some of my other ones from my other pack are starting to shit out on me. These are just some temporary larger ones until I can afford some of the better ones that are a little bit, some of these go for like hella expensive money, like $100. I think I have a cat that's trying to make his way into my room, but failing. Either that or it's the wind. Don't know. But it's by Zeyar, Zeyar. They're acrylic paint pens, 12 colors. Water resistant. So I should do some more crafting tonight. Mama Blaize was not a fan of my latest craft that I did the other night that took me forever to do, which you will see in Vlogmas Part 7. I'm not going to say what it is or what it entails, because I want you to see it yourselves. I hope it doesn't give me a strike and it says you can't post this video because I post like 10 seconds of a song with it. It's cold, isn't it, Mason? Keep me warm. Keep me warm. Oh, I can't, like, it's like my dream to own like a silicone baby. but I don't have like $3,500 for a reborn, a silicone, at least $3,500. I envy those people. I'm like, good on you. Like, what do you do for a living? Like, how? Like, do you guys not have a mortgage? Like, what is up with that? You marry into money? They are so expensive. My babies are adorable. I do love them. I really want to get them to an artist that can help me re-weight them. Because I want them weighted down a bit more. Because I like the weighted down effect. I did do some weighting with Brinley myself as much as I could, but not, thank you so much. I did do a little bit of weighting, and she's like maybe 1 pound more than she originally was. But that's it. But yes, I want them to have more of a weighted down effect. What movie do you want to watch? For all the babies' birthdays, we watch a movie. So for Brinley's birthday, we watched Nightmare Before Christmas because first of all, it was in October. Also, it's the first movie we watched when she came home. For Rowan's birthday, we watched Frozen because that's kind of the movie we have attached to her, and the movie we watched when I first got her and her first day home. His first day home, we watched Toy Story, but I think we want to watch something Christmassy. We wanted to watch Shrek the Halls, me and my mom. We did everything to try to find any platform. We were willing to pay for it, for this 22-minute featurette. Nowhere to find it on any streaming platform, not even on YouTube to buy it. Why? Every other year you could watch it. It's our favorite, pretty much. We were going to do it for Mason, so maybe we'll just watch one of the Shrek movies. Want to watch Shrek 2? Shrek 2 is like the best Shrek, in my opinion. I think so. I think we'll watch Shrek 2. Or just something Christmassy. Maybe the cartoon version of The Grinch. Oh, no. We like Elton John, but Ed Sheeran, not so much. Oh, more Bing Crosby. Well, we like Bing. We like Bing. So here is, because this is going to be my memory box. I have a mixture of, because I filled up my photo album for my Instax photos. So I have photos, and I also have, because right now I'm keeping my advent calendar jewelry things in here. So I have to do that in a little bit. Oh, I can show you the other day when I went to the Ark, the thrift store. Well, I'll show that last. I picked up a few tops because they were on sale. So I'll show that next. So we got this shirt right here. Fabric sheet, or dryer sheet, fabric softener, whatever the hell that thing is called. So this is from the brand Renova. I thought it said Revlon. I was like, Revlon makes clothing. Okay. Didn't know that. Apparently you didn't either. You dropped your passy. can we get this? Christmas. I hope it snows here for Christmas. It did one year while we lived here in Colorado. It's supposed to snow tonight. I feel it in my body too. So this is just like a plain black top, but it's got like these little buttons that are really cute. So you can unbutton certain parts of it, and then you can unbutton and button whatever parts you want. It's parts on the sleeves and on other parts of the shirt. Really cute, very simple. Then I got this shirt. It's a very, is it polyester? It's from Attitude Paris. Ooh, so it's gonna be, isn't it cute? It's very simple cute. This is Viskin and Elastin. So Paris, France. This is like jewels. You can hear ASMR. So I thought this was cute. Blingy. Very cute. This one is like the most comfortable one. These were so cheap too. I couldn't believe how cheap this was. The last two are from Torrid, which like I'm so happy. I was like, I got some cheap ass Torrid ones. The last one was brand new too with tags still on it, which I think I might wear for Christmas, depending on how cold it's gonna be. This is just like a nice, like baseball almost kind of tee. It's like gray and mauve, and it's got like this crisscross right here. Super comfy and cozy. And this one is just so beautiful. The reason I say it depends on like how the weather is going to be is because the best part is the short sleeves, because it's the only part that has a design on it. So if I wear like a shawl or like a cardigan over it, you're gonna miss the print on it. But it's this like top right here. It's got these embroidered flowers and lace. Walmart sucks. Their plus size section has nothing. It is empty, at least where I live. It's either empty or it's just plain nothing. And their other regular, just like average size section or skinny section, so dope. So dope. And I'm like real pissed. But so this is nice and stretchy, and it like has that skirt dress type flare out at the bottom. So if it's like warmer, I could wear this for Christmas, but I don't know. We'll see, or Christmas Eve when we have our party, whenever we decide. We'll see what we can do. I don't know what, I guess it's because everything has changed since COVID. Ever since the pandemic, everything has changed with all stores. It sucks. Everything sucks since the pandemic. Okay, so people who like the Beatles, Paul McCartney's Christmas song or John Lennon's Christmas song, who did it better? Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney or War is Over by John Lennon? Lennon, vote for me. Vote from me. I love this song, Paul, and you know, my mom, I forget who Paul McCartney's wife's, what the hell's her name? His current, Lennon. Thank you, Michelle. I forget what his, Paul McCartney's current wife's name is, but my mom knew her in high school. They were not friends. I'm not going to get, maybe I'll do a story time or have Mama Blaize do a story time on that. Maybe someday. because there is a story time on that, but they knew each other when they were teenagers and kids maybe, but they lived like in the same neighborhood. So in New Jersey, not friends. And yeah, the person Paul McCartney's married to currently. Isn't that crazy? And my father is the biggest Beatles fan in the world. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. He stands bigger than anybody, more than anybody. It's a little much. I love the Beatles, but I probably wouldn't have loved them as much as I do if it weren't for my dad shoving it down my throat since I was in my mother's womb. But I can blame my mother for that too, because she also would sing Jealous Guy by John Lennon while I was in her tummy. Me too. I also love their psychedelic songs. I love their psychedelic music as well. When I'm in the mood, I'm also very much into their psychedelic work. I said that to my dad the other day. I'm like, that's like my favorite stuff by them. He was like, really? So you should go and you listen to it. Have you ever listened to it? I'm like, God damn it. And yesterday came on and I was like, I have a music box that plays this. He's like, yes, I know. Did you know that at first I was like, yes, Daddy, it was supposed to be called Scrambled Eggs, not Yesterday. That's the name that it was supposed to be called. It was Scrambled Eggs. And then there was more to that song instead of Yesterday. And he was like, how did you know? I'm like, because you've been putting that into my head since I was 5. You've been telling me this. I know all the factoids about the Beatles because you've been putting it in my head. I love my father, but his memory is starting to go, oh no, fly away a little bit in some parts. Right? Right. Ah, look at that smile. Where's your passy? Miss, I gave you my heart. Oh, you're not George Michael. I don't want to hear this unless you're George Michael. Give it to someone special. No passy? You want a passy? All right. You want some Cheerios? Yes, I've had this batch of Cheerios since I got Mason back in February. Because these little Cheerios can fit. Ah, don't embarrass me, Mason. There we go. In his little mouth. See? Don't be so fooled by their cuteness. So it's like he can chew on them. I take lots of photography and videography with them. So I love this one. I love foxes with babies' clothing. And this is velvet, all the red part on the fox. So it feels so nice. Yes, so if you did not know, I'll give you that factoid now. Yesterday, the song by the Beatles originally was supposed to be called Scrambled Eggs. You may now go and you may now go forth yonder and tell everybody that useless factoid. I have a Instagram for my reborns that is privated. A lot of people had found it when I first made it back in early January, when I just had Brinley. And they were like, and I'm like, how y'all find me so fast? I wasn't even connected to me at all. And only my sister and Brittany I allowed on there. But I think in the next couple months, I will open it up as like a role playing, because it is like a role playing type uh, thing, and I could put my videography and their outfits and more of their pictures and photography and stuff like that on there. Because I've slacked on that one, so it's Little Morgan Nursery, I think. So in the next couple months, I think I'll open up to that a little bit more. My face does feel very moisturized. Good. It needed it. You're not as good as George Michael. Carol of the Bells. My favorite. Bish, this is my song. Sorry, I get way too into this. My family's like not yelling at each other like fighting, but like yelling because they're on different parts of the house and talking to each other. So like I'm trying to hear what they're saying. Can't. All right, I think I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go open my advent calendar and my Vlogmas that I'm doing now, and then I'm going to head to bed. I am tired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that everybody should have something, a little personal that's not, for everybody. It's like social media, but like not for, everybody. It can be private, you know. You don't have to share everything with everyone. Some things are just not everyone's business, but you want it to be, you want to have some place to store it, Um, yeah. So, hugs and love from all of us. Oh, did I just hit you in the forehead? I'm sorry, honey. See? But you see, I would have said that if I hit this water bottle. If I like go like, okay, guys, I'm sorry, and oh my god, I'm so sorry. I say that to inanimate objects constantly. Or I'll just say, ow, for them, not for myself. If I don't get hurt and I just hit them. Okay. Anyway, Michelle, thank you for joining me, being the only person to join me and talk with me. We had fun. Okay, we had a nice, relaxing time, getting unready and just having a nice, relaxing night. Talking about babies, talking about not, no bullying. Oh, good. My father's home. I have to talk to him. I'll speak to you guys soon. And thank you guys so much for the love and the support on the Reborn video. I really, really appreciate it. You're going to see more of them. And I'm going to be doing a Reborn Q&A very, very soon. So get your questions out if you want to leave them in the comments of that video. And follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be posting on my story sometime soon. Hey, if you guys have Q&A questions for my Reborns, leave them here. So I will be doing that sometime soon, probably next month, probably January in the new year. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Again, thank you, Michelle. You are an OG. You are great. You are wonderful. You were the MVP of